What's up, everyone? Just checking in as the markets closed a little while ago. The Dow was down, the S&P was down, the Nasdaq was down 1.8%. These were driven lower by performance like Oracle was down 5%, Amazon was down, Apple was down, Nvidia is down 3.8%. So a lot of tech and AI stocks were down today. But aside from that, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the short live teaching session today, which is basically for entrepreneurs why your business needs to be in your living trust before it's a problem. If something were to happen to you tomorrow, would your business keep running? Or would it be stuck in legal limbo while everyone argues over logins, ownership, and bank accounts? If you're an entrepreneur and you don't have your business properly structured inside a living trust, you're probably one bad day away from chaos. So let's fix that. What does a living trust actually do for entrepreneurs? Well, a living trust isn't just about houses and retirement accounts. For entrepreneurs, it's about continuity. A living trust allows you to maintain control of your business while you're alive, name exactly who steps in if you're incapacitated, transfer ownership without probate in courts, and keep your business private and operational. So think of it as an operating agreement for your life. Without a trust, your business interests may end up frozen, your bank accounts locked, contracts delayed, and decisions stalled. And a business usually doesn't die from bad ideas. It dies from poor operations and bad transitions. So why are entrepreneurs especially exposed? Most founders assume, well, I have an LLC, so I'm good. Well, not exactly. Here's the actual problem. LLCs don't automatically avoid probate. Single member LLCs are especially vulnerable. Ownership interests still need a transfer plan. So if your ownership isn't properly assigned to a trust, the courts may decide who controls your business, who can access the funds, and whether the business even continues. Dude, that's not strategy, that's gambling. So how do you actually add your business to a living trust? This part matters, so let's listen closely. Adding your business to a trust usually involves updating your trust to reference your business interest, assigning ownership of your LLC or shares to the trust, aligning your operating agreement with your trust language, and coordinating bank accounts and authorized signers. And this is where people usually mess it up. They either half do it, skip the assignment, or never update their operating agreement, which means the trust exists, but the business isn't actually in it. Paperwork without execution is just vibes, bro. So, as a founder, when should you do this? You should strongly consider this if your business generates real revenue. You have partners or investors, you plan to sell or scale your business, or your family depends on the income revenue from the business. Waiting until an exit or crisis is the most expensive way to do estate planning. Smart founders plan before the cap table gets messy. And at Fortitude Financial, we actually help entrepreneurs integrate their businesses into living trust the right way, not just legally, but also strategically. We look at your entity structure, your ownership, the succession plan, and how everything actually functions day to day. So if you're building something real, your estate plan should be built with the same level of intention. Your business is an asset, so treat it like one, even when you're not around. All right, thanks so much for tuning in for this short training session. We appreciate all that you do in supporting us. If you have any more questions or want to get in contact with us, you can hit us at the link down in the description. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. Take care.